Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 10 of Civilization 5. We're playing as Portugal, we're on Emperor difficulty. We've already managed to take out the Songhai. Now I'm working my way down in an effort to try and take over Palenque. We may even just then sweep west and take over Tikal, just so that we have a little forward base of operations against Egypt, because they are the biggest problem in this game so far. We definitely need to do something about them. So let's go on to the next turn. I've got a little bit of a cheesy plan that I intend to use with a great general down here. It is going to annoy him slightly because we're going to be stealing some of his land. Annoyingly for me, he's just put one of his units on that tile, which means it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to get my great general in place. However, I'm quite confident that I will be able to get in there. If I wait a few turns, he should be able to move out of the way. I'm not going to move my military units too far forward at this point because I don't want him to get suspicious that I have so many units on his borders. Not too bad if he does actually call my bluff and I lie and say that I'm not going to war with him. I will get a backstabber penalty, but that's going to be the least of my worries with the amount of warmonger penalty I'm going to get from attacking all of the AI through this game. Could still do with another trebuchet or two, although at least the land around Palenque is a little bit more open, which is better for me because it means that I don't have to take so many shots on my units just trying to get close enough to do something with them. But we will we'll see what happens there anyway. Discovered another natural wonder. We'd already technically found half of the Great Barrier Reef. It's one of the only sort of two-tile wonders in the game. Still building that Trattoria down there. We may go ahead and build one over here. They do have furs, which I think we already have, so not necessarily all that useful. Do we have furs already? No, we don't. So it certainly would be worth building one over here. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that. You finished that farm you were working on, so let's come over here and get the things repaired that were pillaged in the war with Gao. We'll continue to move up with this general where we can. Everybody else, I think, is just going to sit tight. Certainly could do with a few more units here before I just launch myself in wildly against the Mayans. The pathing of units is really weird sometimes. Workers, yes, you're going to work your way down here and you're going to go and build one on this tile. That will mean we'll get some spices, and then we've already got wine, so doing it to Florence is a little bit pointless, although it might be worth doing it because at least it means if one of my tiles gets pillaged, I'll still have the ability. There's Kiev. Kiev have gems, which we already have, so not too worried about that. Trebuchet, you can just move forwards a little bit, I think, and sit tight for now. Let's go on to the next turn. Hopefully he's not going to get too annoyed about all of the units moving towards him. You still want to go to war with Korea? Well, he wants to go to war with you, so why don't you just be my guest and just sort of get on with it. Egypt, not Egypt, Egypt have discovered that Korea are plotting against me, though they're miles away, and they're at the bottom of the score table right now, so I'm not particularly bothered by that. You've actually moved that unit out of the way, which is quite nice, to be honest. I know I do want to get a few more units before I actually go to war with the Mayans, but as soon as I can get my general on that tile, I might just use that as an opportunity to pop it. If that starts the war off, then so be it. But we'll see how it goes. We certainly will need to move a few units down there in order to do anything with it. We've finished one cargo ship. Let's go ahead and get another, because we do need a few cargo ships. Where would we like to trade to? Let's sort by highest gold. Medina might as well. It will give us some science, and after all, it's not like we're going to be attacking them too early on in this game. Let's move that trebuchet forwards a little bit more. At least Coimbra is quite well protected by the range of mountains here, so we don't have to worry too much about taking any flak from the Mayans. Running out of land to have a look around on. Looks like Morocco don't actually have all that much land here. And if we did actually take Medina with a coastal landing, it would give us a road right into Mecca. So maybe it's not going to be too bad. Maybe it's not going to be as bad as I think it is. So let's go on to the next turn. Even if we do take out both Palenque and Tikal, it won't wipe out the Mayans because they do still have... you want to give me stuff for sugar. How about you just give me 7 gold per turn? It's going to be a while before... Really? 6 gold per turn and 100. That'll never work, will it? 6 gold and 20. 6 gold and 10. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, even if we take out Palenque and Tikal, it's not going to be the end of them because they do have Chichen Itza up here. They might have another city around somewhere. It's possible there's another one or two around that I haven't found yet. No longer an ally of Quebec City. Upcoming session. It's not making an awful lot of bank. There we go. Now we have that Pretoria built. So let's go ahead and... They've still got... Oh, they've got a lot of units. Unless one of them moves, it's going to be difficult for me to actually do anything. But we'll see how it goes. Trebuchet, you're just going to stay there. And we're just going to move you guys... Oh, wow. They've actually got musketmen. It may be a little bit more difficult than we anticipated. Although he hasn't upgraded all of his units yet, which is a little bit suspicious. It's quite possible that he's actually short of cash. But yeah, musketmen are going to be very, very bad for me. Okay, now I'm worried. That's a lot of musketmen. It's not going to stop me from stealing his land, though. How far away am I from getting musketmen? Can't even remember what you get them under now. Oh, right. Well, they're not musketmen. They're riflemen, aren't they? Are they riflemen? Or are they actually musketmen? They're musketmen. Where are we? Oh, musketmen's only gunpowder. So we could actually go... Finish economics, go into gunpowder, and then possibly into chemistry, because we are going to need to get those cannons, and then think about where we go from there, probably architecture, but we'll have a look and see what happens. So, I think what I am going to do is I am actually going to go ahead and take that spot as planned. It's going to annoy him. That's going to upset him greatly, but it does give me a great little defensive area there. I'm also going to start moving some of my units forwards. Not going to declare war on him just yet, but I certainly want the ability to respond if we need to. You guys are just going to fortify up. Now, taking that land will give us a big negative penalty with him, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's instantly going to go to war with us. Let's go ahead and get that Pretoria here then. And you guys can repair that. And we can actually get here and do the same thing in your land. Take one of your farms away. Wish this scout would get out of the way. That'll make life a little bit easier. I don't want to move these trebuchets forwards because I don't want them to get taken out. But what I will do is I will... actually just set them up for a ranged attack, so they will have the opportunity to fight back if need be. So you're just going to sit on alert for now. He could declare war on me at this point. I'm not convinced that he will, but he could. Well, that's very echoey. Wow. Actually, war declared on me by Korea. Now, war declared on me by Pakal. That I expected. This could be where it gets messy. Not too sure why we got dogpiled on by Korea there. Now, what we don't want to do is actually lose the citadel to somebody else, because this is the big problem that we could have here. Not sure what Korea's plans are at this point. We've actually now lost a lot of trade routes. So, you guys just need to heal up. Which is what you are doing, I suppose. You guys can't really hit anything from there. So let's move you forwards. We will move the pikemen forwards. The hills are problematic here. The hills are going to cause a problem. Now, the thing is, they may be able to take that citadel. which would be annoying, but the main thing is I wanted to... We could try and peace out with them earlier and then go to war with them again. I admit, it was a silly mistake because the whole point of putting that citadel there in the first place was so that I could actually get my units in range of his city before we started. So I've left myself in a bit of a position there. I'm definitely going to leave my... Trebuchets are too far away for him to attack them. We can do some damage with them. We are going to need to get some more military units. We're still running short of cargo ships. Are there any buildings that we need to build? Not massively. So let's just go ahead and get another cargo ship here. You need to go somewhere. We'd like to send you somewhere where we're not going to lose you. So I think what we might do is actually go to Vilnius. And hopefully they'll go and take out these Korean scouts. I'm still not certain exactly why Korea decided to go to war with me. Maybe it's just because I've got a warmonger penalty from taking Songhai. They're not allied by any chance with each other, are they? No, they're friends, but they're not allies. Okay, that's a little bit strange. Could we potentially bribe a city-state nearby to get involved? Leventa's quite friendly with us. Be nice if they could give us a little bit of support. They don't actually have an ally at the moment. 35 influence, 28. Go ahead and do that. They're now our allies. There's always a risk they could get taken out, but they do have a few units, and they certainly could help. Units needing orders. I think what I'm going to do with this guy now is actually just put him on to automated exploration now. He's pretty much served his purpose, and I'm a little bit tired of micromanaging him, to be honest. Would be nice if we could do some more damage on here, take out some more of their musketmen, but that is going to be a challenge. It's quite possible this pikeman is going to die because he's got a lot of units firing at him from a distance, as well as the city itself. Yep, that is a little bit annoying. But not completely unexpected. You want to continue to give me money for a resource. I am fine with that. There we go. Leventa is actually getting involved there. So that's all good stuff. So it's causing a distraction for them. They may not be doing an awful lot of damage, but at least they're keeping them off my back for a little bit of time. I'm not worried about Korea. I'm not worried about Korea doing anything to me at all at this point. And there we go, Vilnius are attacking their scouts. There is another scout down here in my borders, which again, not too worried about right now. If he does come closer, we'll pelt him with the city. Choose production, Porto. What do we need over here? Seaport wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be terrible either. Windmill, I suppose. Get some extra production going. You guys come over there and get that fixed. Right, how do we sort out this mess? You guys move into here. And you're limited for what you can actually fire at. Let's try and get rid of their musketmen then where we can. Let's start moving some other units in closer. You can't actually fire at anything from there. I might move these trebuchets in one tile closer each, just so they can pelt at them a little bit more. Well, there wasn't an awful lot I could do there. It just proves I don't really have a big enough army. I'm very, very short on units. Got to be careful that the other AI civilizations don't dogpile on me too much. Okay, you're fortifying. City's firing at my... I guess really I should be trying to take out the ranged units first. Well, if you're going to end your turns next to the Citadel, you're actually going to take damage from the Citadel. Unless, of course, you take the Citadel, which is a very real possibility. No, they didn't actually manage to do that. Salt for wine, yeah, let's keep that going. Also, City-State still helping us out. Good stuff, good stuff. Barbarians and stuff. Now, I wouldn't normally take an instant heal, But in this instance, I'm tempted to do so. And swap these guys over. Bet you guys can't hit over. Oh, you can actually. So let's start weakening their units where we can. Nice. You should be able to take a shot at them as well and wipe those units out. There's another one gone. Let's continue to move this other crossbow around. Lisbon, you finish your opera house. Let's go ahead and... might as well get the seaports everywhere, I suppose. Get our tech up a little bit. We can actually start building some useful buildings. Who did I just get killed by there? Now I'm confused. This is why I put the pikemen in there instead of the bows. It is possible this guy's going to get killed here. In fact, he does. Which is very annoying. However, it's not the end of the world. Definitely need to get some more military units up in their face. That's it. Leventus sinking their units. Archer was destroyed after being bombarded by an enemy galleass. Now, to me, that happened up in Morocco's territory. Unless it happened to be a Korean galleass up there somewhere. But I certainly didn't see one. We'll have a look. I'm just hoping Morocco haven't declared war on me. Great musician born. Yeah, we're not at war with Morocco, so it must have been by the... What tile was it on exactly? It was here. How could you have been bombarded by a galleass? Where is there a water tile within 2 tiles of there? That's very strange. World's Fair? Might as well. I'm not too bothered about the thing at the moment. So we did lose our unit, which is very, very annoying. We can actually fire at these guys from here, which is nice. And if we move into here, we can actually take a shot. Move some more ranged units in. Start to move in with the trebuchets. I think even on open land sometimes it's better just to move in 1 tile and fortify as opposed to moving it directly in. Well, moving 1 tile and set up for a ranged attack as opposed to moving straight in and getting hit. We can make a great work, so let's go ahead and do that. We still don't have anywhere we can use that artist yet, so we might as well use the musician. Let's go on to the next turn. Still a little bit worried about what the mines currently have left in their tank. Could have done without the war with Korea at the same time, but at least they're pretty much too far away to do anything meaningful. Still got a few ranged units here. The good thing is, even if these ranged units do manage to kill the crossbows, they can't get into the citadel straight away, although these guys can, which is rather annoying. Yeah, that privateer, you might as well move it away from the coast, because it's not doing an awful lot there. They haven't managed to move into the citadel, though, which is quite nice. And that's another Korean unit finished off. I'm going to try and peace out with Korea as soon as possible, just so it's one less thing to have to worry about, really. Discovered steel, which is nice. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Good job, I've got stuff to do. Let's go ahead and get a windmill here. We can now make a proposal. Did the World's Fair pass? I assume it did, because, you know, it was the World's Fair. Yeah, World's Fair has enacted. What would we like to do? Not an awful lot worth doing, really. Sciences funding. Why not? It helps those that are behind. It probably won't go through anyway, so who really cares? You guys go ahead and fix that. Right, what are we going to do over here? We're going to move you in here. Now, before I actually try and shoot the rifleman, let's see if we can... or how much damage we can do with the trebs. Yeah, not as much as we'd like to. We're going to move you in. You're going to fire a volley at them as well. As soon as that observatory's finished, we'll just actually set you up there because... well, you are set up. At least if anyone moves into the citadel, we can potentially fire at them. We've got another cargo ship. You should be able to go there relatively safely. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we've got time for one more turn. Gav's actually now out of resistance now. We could unpuppet the city, but I don't think we really need to annex it because it's not really giving us all that much useful stuff anyway. Being denounced by Polynesia, that's fine. We expected we were going to get quite a lot of this, so I'm not worried too much. Got to be careful here, actually. We've almost lost all of our units to Palenque. I guess this is my own fault. Because that citadel is so close, I'm now desperately trying not to lose the citadel. And as a result, I'm keeping units in bombardment range of their city. But I need to try and do this if I'm to have any chance of taking it out. So let's swap these units around. Take a shot at these guys. I'm going to move this trebuchet over the river. It's very, very risky. Right, we now have 2 trebuchets within range of Palenque. Choose host. Who is going to get in as host anyway? 5. Arabia. So, we might as well vote for... Oh, no. Let's do that right. Arabia. And commit. On to the next turn. Definitely going to have to start rushing some units out. Oh, brilliant. An achievement. Very nice. Well, Polynesia soon became hostile. At least he's nice and far away. Trebuchet is getting shot at, which I fully expected to happen. Probably going to lose one of my trebuchets here, if not both of them. Wow. They had a lot more units than I expected. There's absolutely no point me taking any shots at Palenque because there isn't really anything I can do to try and take it. What I might try and do is back up, peace out if possible, and then build up an army and try them again. Because at this rate, they're actually going to completely wipe out my entire army, which is also possibly one of the reasons why Polynesia have just gone to war with me, because my army has just basically been reduced to nothing. You are going to go ahead and definitely make me another crossbowman, although it will take quite a while, unfortunately. You guys have done that. I guess we can come over here and build one here. It's not a bad idea all around. Unit needs orders. You have fixed that. Any other improvements over here that we could build? Probably not. I guess we could have a trading post up on that hill. Won't be a bad idea. You've done that one. Is there another city-state over here? Yep, there's Kaisel. So you guys make your way over. If you can get there without getting killed, which is a bit risque. Can we peace out with you? No. You're not willing to make peace. Not yet. Let's have one more turn. This will probably be where we lose most of our units. Just trying to back up with that trebuchet as much as I can. Yeah, Polynesia's really unhappy. Yeah, lost that trebuchet. Oh, well, that was to be expected. Another unit killed. Wow. Oh, they're actually moving in around the outside now of Coimbra. He has a lot of units. Now, that was far more than I expected. Okay, well, we're going to fire at you. Just because we can. We have a little bit of cash, so we're just actually going to go straight ahead and purchase a crossbowman anyway. Should have done that on the last turn, realistically. Unit promotion. Let's give you that promotion. Can't really get away from them. So trying to seems a little bit pointless. You might as well take a shot at somebody. You're not going to be able to finish anybody off, but... Remember, any of their units that end their turn next to this citadel will take damage from it anyway. Training post. Lost another trade route. Oh, there's a city connection. What do you see? Oh, I see. They've got units in the water. Even that wasn't enough to sink them. Let's try once again, see if we can peace out. Nope, he still won't peace out. We are going to be in trouble. But that is all I've got time for on this video, so I'm going to call it there. When we come back, we're going to have to try and spam out as many military units as possible and just hold them off until we can peace out. Then we'll try again, move a lot more units into this area, declare war, and basically try and throw everything we can at him. I wonder if we can actually get Korea to peace out at this problem. At this point, probably not, because we haven't done anything against him yet at all. So yeah, that could have gone better. Bit of a derpy play on my part with the positioning of the citadel. I thought I was being a little bit clever with that, but it turned out not to work as well as I'd hoped. Especially as I never imagined they were going to have quite so many units around. But, well, you live and learn, don't you? So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5 on Emperor difficulty. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.